Remember this smooth brain? This is Wendy Ween, and her main claim to fame is that she tried to use an obviously satirical website called rentahitman.com to hire someone to permanently end her ex-husband's life. Long story short, she was arrested, pled guilty, and is now spending at least 9 years in prison. I did a video about her a short while ago. At the end of that video, I mentioned that I had another story about rentahitman.com in the works. A story that's arguably even worse than the Wendy Ween story. This is that story. Say hello to Josiah Ernesto Garcia. He's a 21-year-old member of Tennessee's Air National Guard. In February of 2023, he was looking for a job, and with a child on the way, the need was becoming more pressing day after day. Unfortunately, Mr. Garcia didn't stop with looking for a regular job. Something he could do on the correct side of the law. No, he wanted excitement, danger, maybe a sense of mystery. A job in which he could leverage his particular set of skills. A job that allowed him to utilize his military training. He could have gone the police officer route, or maybe the security guard path, something, anything other than the road he tried to travel. What Josiah did instead was send an email with his resume to rentahitman.com. He described himself as an expert marksman with prior military service. He was actually inquiring about a position as a hitman. He wanted to be known as Reaper, which was a nickname he said, and I quote, earned from military experience and marksmanship, end quote. Garcia was, according to a follow-up email referencing his resume, looking for a job that pays well related to my military experience, shooting and killing the marked target, so I can support my kid on the way. The email also stated, what can I say? I enjoy doing what I do, so if I can find a job similar to it, such as this one, put me in, coach. Not kidding, he actually put that in an email. The administrator of rentahitman.com has said that they believe Garcia was stating his skill set matched the needs of a company that hires employees to commit murder. After the administrator asked Garcia for a headshot and his ID to accompany the resume, Garcia waited, somewhat impatiently as it turned out, because the airman sent multiple follow-up emails, apparently eager to start working as soon as possible. Little did Garcia know, however, that his information had already been forwarded to the FBI, which then directed the administrator to send a reply, which stated, Josiah, a field coordinator will be in touch in the near future. You will receive a message when they are ready. Timing is based on client needs. A field coordinator did, in fact, contact Garcia in April, or at least Garcia believed it was a field coordinator. In reality, it was an undercover FBI agent who asked Josiah why he wanted to be a hitman. Garcia replied that he wanted to do something similar to what he was already doing, but he wanted a flexible schedule, as he planned on attending college the next year. Garcia met with the undercover agent in person shortly thereafter, a meeting in which the agent expressed to Garcia multiple times that he did not have to do this. Garcia responded that he was looking into this for some time, apparently referring to becoming a hitman, and was looking for a way to make good money. After agreeing to eliminate a fictitious target for $5,000 and provided a down payment of $2,500, Josiah Ernesto Garcia was arrested by the FBI and charged with the use of interstate facilities in the commission of a murder for hire, which could get the soon-to-be former airman up to 10 years in a federal prison. Look, I applaud him for wanting to take care of his family. Too many people try to escape that responsibility in today's world. I'd encourage any parent to do whatever they can to support their family, but don't be a smooth brain about it. In other words, do yourself a favor and refrain from dipping across that line into illegality. Mr. Garcia didn't just dip across that line, he straight up long jumped it, landing well past the point from which he could easily return and earning himself a spot among the chosen few.